চপ কাটলেট, ফিশ ফ্রাই, কবিরাজি, এই নামগুলোর উল্লেখ হলেই কেমন যেন খেতে ইচ্ছা করে যায়, তাই না?
The concept of cabin cafes prevailed since the British Raj, where there used to be separate cabins for those who wanted to enjoy their food privately. Especially when the culture of eating out had just started in Kolkata, there were enclosures inside these restaurants for the women of the house who could go out and enjoy their food freely. Now the times have changed, but the prices and menu have almost remained the same. And these cafes are a huge draw for those who want to come and experience the culture and taste of the city. Our first stop is Niranjan Agar on Girish Park.
Founded in 1922, this place has been maintaining the quality and quantity of their food for years now. This place is most famous for its vegetable chop and deeme devil. We have also ordered a plate of vegetable chop and a plate of egg devil over here. The speciality of this egg devil over here is that it's made with duck eggs even today, and stuffed with the other end of it is stuffed with mutton keema and aloo. So that is why you have these jumbo size egg devils served only in Niranjan Agar. I'm now going to try the vegetable chop here. I have tasted vegetable chops in a lot of other outlets in Kolkata also, but the size of it itself speaks about it, and something of this quality and taste, I don't think I found a match of Niranjan Agar's vegetable chop anywhere else in the city.
Our next stop is Mitra Cafe in Shobha Bazar.
Founded in 1920 by Mr. Sushil Roy, Mitro Cafe is celebrating its centenary year. And as the name Mitro, which means friends in Bengali, means, this place has been a popular joint for meeting friends ever since then. This place is most famous for its fish kobiraji. Most likely that outside Kolkata, if you try to find fish kobiraji in the menu, you will be surprised to get something like fish fry with egg fritters. So basically they mean the fish fry over here is coated with egg fritters and then deep fried. The speciality of the Calcutta special diamond fish fry of Mitro Cafe is that they serve original bhijki and deep fry it with a crumb of breadcrumbs. And the size of the fish fry is something which is unmatched in any other outlets in Kolkata.
For our next stop, we reached Alan's Kitchen, which is right opposite Mitra Cafe on the CR Avenue and Shobha Bazar crossing.
The history of this place goes back 125 years, and they are best known for their special prawn cutlet. The speciality of the prawn cutlets here in Alan Kitchen is that they use life-size prawns and then batter it into the form of a prawn cutlet. This is different than most other places which use minced prawn to form cutlet sort of batter fries.
Our next stop was to try the Mughlai paratha of Anadi's cabin.
Established in 1917, Onadi's cabin claims to actually invent this Bengali style of Mughlai parota. কলকাতার বাইরে অবশ্য অনেক জায়গায় আমি এই মোগলাই পরোটা খোঁজার চেষ্টা করেছি। কলকাতা স্পেশাল কাঠি রোলস আর ফিশ ফ্রাইস অনেক রেস্তোরাঁরই মেনুতে পাওয়া যায়, কিন্তু এই মোগলাই পরোটা something that I don't think you can find it anywhere else outside Kolkata. The only thing which was very similar to this that I found outside was keema paratha, which was obviously of some other cuisine, but Mughlai paratha is something that you can only find here in Kolkata. The one that I am trying, it has got 2 double eggs and a little bit of keema along with salads, and the process of making it is obviously very different than making any other stuffed paratha.
As for our final destination, we reached Campari on Rashe Bari Avenue.
Established in 1979, Campari is famous for bringing the taste of the chopped cutlet and fish fries of North Kolkata to the southern part of the city. Common in all these places is that instead of using tomato ketchup, we use our special Bengal mustard, or what we call kashondi as a dip. Deep fried with a coating of breadcrumbs, the solid breast pieces of chicken from inside are equally well cooked. So as you could see, all these places have maintained their old world charm by not making too many changes in the ambience. The menu also remains the same, as has been the legacy for years now. And the fact that even in today's age, they are maintaining the same taste and quality of the food in such an affordable price makes us go all gaga about all these Kolkata cables. If you enjoyed this episode of CT's Best and you want us to cover more such iconic places in Kolkata, then comment below and let us know. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Curly Tales. This is Chiroshri signing off for now.